Hey guys, Steve the Amateur Historian, just walking to the Mac stop for today's video, and showed up in Milwaukee and noticed behind me that Bernard's Garage, which was here like 2 weeks ago, was gone, which is kind of a bummer because this business was actually named after the former mayor of Portland, Jim Bernard, who really should have just stuck to working on cars, in my personal opinion. But anyway, no politics today. I am so lucky. I knew this heat was coming. I needed a new bag to put my computer in because the other one of the straps snapped off. So someone, for more than 30 days, left this bag in Lost and Found, and it had a bunch of new clothes in it, including this white shirt, which is exactly the kind of garment that I needed, knowing that this freaking 80-degree weather was coming. I didn't think it was going to be here in April, but here it is. So whoever left this behind, thanks for the new bag, bruh, and thanks for the white shirt, because I really need some new white shirts. I am a white shirt and shorts and running shoes guy during the summer. Anyway, let's catch that train, start today's video. Steve the Amateur Historian. I am on the southern fringe of what I call the East Side Industrial Area. It goes under a bunch of different names, but essentially we're, downtown's literally right there. And we're just on the east side of the river, and ahead there's a lot of old industrial buildings and warehouses and things like that. And it's OMSI right behind me, Oregon Museum of Science and Industry, for those of you not in the area. I just saw a parent letting her kid literally stand on the edge of the curb here with all this traffic coming through, just standing there watching. Look at my daughter, what a free spirit. Yeah, keep following that logic when your kid gets clipped by a vehicle. Sorry, I have a lot of pent-up aggression towards certain types of parents these days. But anyway, I'm in this area because I want to show you a kind of cool spot that is somewhat still here. And what I'm looking for in particular is the remains of the old Taylor Electric building, I think is what it was called. It's kind of an older building that several years back just got torched by a massive fire, and it was just left there for several years. And it became like a mecca, a gathering place for, street artists and stuff, because the building was just sitting there pretty much forgotten. And so people, it was just covered in art, street art essentially. And there were plans, I don't know if they're still in effect, I doubt it, because the area currently serves as a parking lot for the building next to it, so it seems unlikely that they're gonna do something else with that property. But they finally came in and started demoing what was left of just, the just kind of skeletal remains of the building, because from what I remember, there were plans to, they were going to build like a new building in there and kind of making an homage to the Taylor Electric building. I don't know if those plans are still in effect, but they demoed most of the building. But it's really awesome. A small part of the building is still here. It's a big building that you see right here is the building that it serves as a parking lot for. And in the foreground here, this is the remains of the Taylor. I don't remember if it was electrical building, electricity building. Hello. Boat on the water. But yeah, check this out. The skeletal remains here slowly being reclaimed by nature. Still a lot of graffiti and whatnot on the walls, but yeah, you can see some semblance of ghost signery that may have been here, or maybe points where like letters were glued to the wall. I can't quite make out what any of it says. There's something here. Incorporation, something like that. Goes to the end. I'm wondering if this was maybe like, because it was a warehouse. I'm wondering if maybe this was a backside place where you'd, like, any supplies that were delivered, they were brought. You got the slight elevation, like a truck backed into this, and this is where they took in items. I just think this is so cool, and I was actually going to OMSI with my girlfriend the other day, and apparently she's heard of this spot. And I've been down here, but not usually this far south, and I had no idea that this was here, and I just looked out. We were walking down the road right over there, and we walked by, and I'm like, oh my god, what is that? She's like, oh yeah, this little building is da 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 da. Yeah, there's still art. I mean, that's mostly just random graffiti, but you got art. You got Porky Pig's hooves over the state of Oregon, save Portland from hell, I'm guessing. So I'm guessing those are feet stomping out Oregon. But yeah, if you peer inside, you can see kind of the interior walls of the place and what was here. Step around to the backside. This is the only part of this place that I haven't actually seen yet. I don't know how much is here, but yeah, still, you know, just more skeletal remains and some art, some intriguing street art, very Portland street art, Illuminati street art, ice cream and a bottle of poison. Is so cool that this is still here. Touching a piece of history. It's coming off on my hands a little bit. This is like that very powdery brick. Yeah, there's a little bit pieces of the old rusty internal, I forget what that's called when you've got the metal inside the concrete. Steel reinforced concrete. Piece of reinforced concrete in there. And then you've got this really old, cool, rusty metal going all the way down. So this was obviously, like this was an actual entryway here. Who knows for what? Maybe for vehicles to pull into. You've got that railing going all the way to here. That is so cool. There was railing here, it was stripped. Man, the trains are so loud coming through here. Damn, that was loud for an Amtrak train. And this looks like this was maybe cut out, like there used to be concrete here, and it just broke out, or they decided to cut it off. I'm guessing this is probably like a big old bolt. It's kind of been painted over. And then if you peer over here, you can see how it spans all around. It's so awesome. So I just noticed, this must be after it was an electrical company. I made out the remains of this sign that says Tractor Machinery Company. So it's like a kind of cool. got some more windows here, and then you've obviously got what is now the entry and exits of the parking lot in here. I don't know if maybe this was actually open like that originally, but here's the creme de la creme of the whole place. The entry doorway to the building is still here. They kept it here as kind of like I guess a pathway that you could walk through to enter the place, but that is so cool that they decided to leave this aspect here when everything else around it has been taken out. Alright, gang, well, in the words of Mrs. Doubtfire, fan-bloody-tastic. I knew the moment I saw this place, I was like, I'm coming back and doing a video. Don't know when, don't know how, but it's gonna happen. Badass. Anyway, guys, till next time, this has been Steve the Amateur Historian. Drink your water, keep cool, because the summer's coming. See you next time.